This nigga's
He
high.
played football. He made a bunch of money. He married a white woman and then he killed her. Bro, come on.
She feeling saucy. I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece. Up in the 30. They tryna hold me. She like Curry. They feeling salty. I'm feeling sturdy.
Culture vulture of the week, Roy.
Ooh, the culture vulture
I
of the
believe in
week.
murder. So there's that.
Oh man, culture vulture of the week. Speaking of murder, is O.J. Simpson. That's the culture
Yo,
vulture of
no,
the week.
I'm not letting you get that off. He invented the culture, bro.
O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
You gonna give it to
Culture
OJ,
vulture of the
Roy?
week is O.J. Simpson.
How? When
Why you
OJ
gonna give it to
invented black
OJ?
culture, what are you talking about?
O.J. fucked up the culture. You know why?
No, he invented it.
Wait,
O.J.
explain, Roy.
Simpson invented what culture?
Black
Roy,
culture.
Roy, explain.
O.J. Simpson, the stabber or the
Yeah,
football player?
yes, he invented black culture. What you talking about?
This nigga's
He
high.
played football. He made a bunch of money. He married a white woman and then he killed her. Bro, come on. That's fucking
You know
African
O.J.
American
Simpson in
culture.
jail?
No, he's not. Is
He's
he?
Yeah.
He's back in
And you
jail
know
again.
he has something to do with them fucking Kardashians, so that's why he a culture vulture. Did I give them the culture vulture last week? I
You
think I
You
did.
did.
did that stuff's
Damn, I
airing
can't
between
give it
today
to
and
them
tomorrow.
2 weeks because after I watched that Kanye interview, I was like, nah, B. Kanye's still in there somewhere, B.
No, he's not.
He in
So
there.
okay. So
Yes, he
first, I want to
is,
be
bro.
clear. Joe Rogan is a racist, and so is Kanye West.
Well, he
So
did come out with some fire with the baby. They've been cooking up on a side note.
another artist that I'll never listen to again.
I don't have a true culture vulture for this week though. Um, I would
Yeah, I don't
say,
think we could get that to OJ out of the respect that the older generation has for his football days.
Yeah, the juice, man. He's fucking
fuck
Mr. Juice.
O.J. Simpson,
Fucking made this
man.
shit. What are you talking about?
Fuck O.J. Simpson, cause you know what? Fuck you and your white Bronco driving old ass in prison. Like OJ's a fucking creep. Like
OJ's a nut, bro, but
Free
I
Bill
can't give him
Cosby
that.
before you free OJ.
I can't
Fuck
give him
out
the
of here.
vulture, bro.
I can't.
We got a runner up for the vulture.
Let me put some thought to it. Let's talk about one more
Well,
thing.
I want to hit one thing.
Go ahead.
Just talking about like somebody that probably doesn't get enough appreciation, Busta Rhymes, and you know what he's done in his career. Where I was watching the '85 South show with Carlos DC and
Don't you dare tell you was watching that shit. Do the competition, nigga.
Nah, I enjoy the competition, man, because you gotta see what other people is doing. But I was checking it out,
I play
and
one of y'all niggas 1-on-1 for that chicken though. Know what I mean? Know that.
I was watching it, and I saw Busta. You know, Busta was on there. They was talking about like the times, you know, how early career, and then working with Janet and working with Mariah, and what he's got going on now. But like one of the funny ones, because I love Janet Jackson, so he's talking about how what's going to be was being made. And so basically, like, she came on the radio, said, yo, I wanted to work with Busta. When they asked her, like, some of her favorite hip hop acts that she would like to collab with, like, that was the only one she said. So he said he was in the car, stopped, pulled over, didn't want to do nothing stupid because he was geeked as fuck at that point in time, called somebody, talked to him about it, and was like, yo, set that up. He ain't had the song at the time because he told him to tell whoever was repping Janet that he had a song, but he ain't had a song. He faked it up. So got the song, did the verse, you know, recorded it with her and stuff like that. So video shoot time comes for that, where they did the whole Terminator 2 theme with the liquid metal. That was pretty dope. So has her dress on. It's like rings on her hand. So he asks, like, what's the rings on, like, her hand for, like, the dress? She says it's cock rings. And nigga just was like paused at that point in time. He couldn't believe what he had heard. So heard that shit was hilarious and stuff like that. She got into explained it that the designer, that was the theme for the dress, since what's it's going to be was a sexual song. But Busta's career, I don't think he gets enough respect for like what he's done and what he continues to do. Like, we don't talk about him as much as we talk about like the Jays, the Nas's of the world. Like, how do we feel about Bus and what he's done in his career as a whole?
Well, I mean, he's not a Jay or a Nas, right? But I mean, like, he is a pillar of hip hop. I don't think that anybody would disagree with that. Him and Fat Joe probably are like, they're the fucking, if Jay and Nas are the water, then Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes are the air, right? Like,
I think he's a little above Joe. I like Joe though.
What?
Yeah, I'm with Joe. I'm with Joe.
Because I think
Yeah.
you look at Bus, like I like Joe. I ain't gonna front. And I like
Bus is a legend. I'm not taking anything away from him by adding Joe there, but I think that like I don't know if you really are thinking about this as much as Fat Joe has done for hip hop. I mean,
nah, Joe's done
I
a
don't like
lot.
Puerto Rican guys saying nigga either. It bothers me, but like
Nah, I just look at like I like Joe, man. I just think of the way
Charlie
like
Murphy, this nigga's
I'm
crazy.
dead. I just think of the way like the way that Bus like has continuously been like successful without breaks, really, like towards like the certain part of his career compared to Joe, where Joe's had great success. Like no, take that away from Joe. I just think Bus kind of popped off a little bit more than Joe did.
yeah, can't really argue against it though.
Like where from the gate, put your hands where my eyes can see, and everything
Y'all
else.
didn't see. I
Even leaders of the new school and everything from before that. Like I think it's
I
just a
feel
little bit more.
like, and not to cut you off, Key. I'm sorry, but I just feel like being where I'm from in my era, I was like around when those songs came out, and you didn't see what they did to the city. And if you seen what they did to the city, you would know who Busta Rhymes is, because New York is a big fucking city. So when you got a song and they play just the instrumental all fucking summer long,
Put
this
your hands where
nigga
my eyes can see.
all summer long.
Yeah.
All for like a year and a half, bro. All you heard was ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
ba-doom, ba-doom, boom,
yeah,
boom. Flip
yeah.
mo. That
The beat
is
is hard.
nothing.
It's hard. It's one of the
It's
greatest
nothing like I
instrumentals of
ever
all time.
seen. Every fucking Jeep coming up Fifth Avenue, 8th Avenue, yo was bumping that shit.
Yeah.
Hit you with no delay, and so what? Yo, come on,
Said
bro.
anything else?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Even the
I,
videos, like the videos is bonkers.
yeah, and you know he is the Missy Elliott because he's did a lot of shit before with looks and fish eyes and give me some more. You
Yeah,
know,
I was just
better give me
watching
some
that
more.
shit. I was like, yo, I forgot how
Like what
nuts
he
this
was
was.
doing with Hype Williams, it wasn't being done. He was an innovator. He doesn't get enough credit because of what people consider to be the hip hop Mount Rushmore. But he's fucking like LeBron James. Like he was a just another case of that on PTA. He was a child star that came in. He got blessed in the game around 95. He started to get good. He had a banger after that album. I think that was When Disaster Strikes. Everything he put out album wise was pretty decent. If you
Yeah,
go back and listen to Busta Rhymes album, and the numbers were pretty decent too. He was selling.
He was certainly ahead of his time.
Yeah,
for
I
yeah,
sure.
think.
definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely. So that's what I mean when the comparison to LeBron as so you got LeBron was always be ahead of his time, and he's probably fucking ahead of his time right now because his ass should be in a nursing home. But shout out to him. Shout out to Buster, man, because he's a real one.
Yeah, for
That's a
sure.
fact.
100%.
She feeling saucy. I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece. Up in the 30. They tryna hold me. She like curry. They feeling salty. I'm feeling sturdy.